Hey everyone, welcome to the channel where we love to talk about movies. Welcome especially if you're new. If you enjoy talking about movies and staying up to speed on what's in theaters and what's worth checking out, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a review. Alright, with that, let's get into today's review, which is for The Fablemans. In this movie, growing up in post-World War II era Arizona, young Sammy Fableman aspires to become a filmmaker as he reaches adolescence, but soon discovers a shattering family secret and explores how the power of films can help him see the truth. So I'm just going to talk to 5 things that stood out to me about the film, and then I'll give my letter grade at the end and whether or not I recommend it and if it's worth seeing. So first up, I really appreciated how much the having a love for film came through in this film, and how that's captured in the character of Sammy as well as other members of his family. But just, yeah, capturing what that looks like and putting that on screen, maybe not necessary, but Hollywood is pretty good at making movies about itself, but I enjoy them. I think they're generally interesting, and this one is as well, and I like those elements of it in the film. The second thing that second point, and I'm not really going in any particular order here, I suppose this is maybe a minor spoiler. I don't think there's really a whole lot to necessarily spoil, but this happens in the third act, and I'll be pretty vague. If you've seen it, you know. But the Hot for Jesus stuff, that was absolutely hilarious. I went to see it with a friend, and we were both laughing throughout all of those scenes. I thought that was pretty funny. That will probably come across as disrespectful to some, or that sort of thing. Some people might not appreciate that humor. Humor's all subjective, but I was honestly laughing quite a bit, and I thought that was pretty funny. But the third thing that I liked about the film was the main actor playing Sammy. I don't think I'd seen him in anything else before, but he's a teen actor, and I thought he did a great job in the role as Sammy. Fourth point, I thought Paul Dano as well, playing Sammy's dad, was great. I don't think I've seen him in just a normal role. I've seen him in Prisoners and The Batman and things like that. Those are the 2 that come to mind. But just seeing him in a normal role is interesting, and I thought he did a great job as the dad. Yeah, what more can you say? I thought the acting all around I thought was good. Not necessarily anything that I think will win awards, but it was solid throughout the film. And then lastly, and I think this is probably my favorite point, is kind of the examination of art versus science throughout the film. And you see that very much in Sammy's parents, where his mom is a pianist and his dad is an engineer. And I think they both appreciate what each other does, but they very much Sammy's dad sees art as kind of a hobby, and you need to get a real job, but his mom very much believes in art and supports him to become a filmmaker and that sort of a thing. So I thought that kind of dynamic was interesting, and yeah, it's, I think, kind of good food for thought. I think both are important. You certainly use science and technology within filmmaking, but just because something is going to be tough doesn't mean that you shouldn't pursue it as a career if that's what your passion is. So yeah, interesting food for thought, which I appreciate anytime a movie provides it for us. So yeah, kind of wrapping things up though, my letter grade for this is an A. I thought it was a very good film, and one that I think is worth checking out. It's maybe not up everyone's alley, especially if you are, I don't know. It's definitely a film about Hollywood. So if you're not a film lover, you might not, resonate. It might not resonate with you on a lot of points. But I like that it's just about a character, and it did end kind of suddenly, but we just get a glimpse of kind of the early years of his life up until he's an adult. And yeah, I like movies that are very character focused, and this one was. So I thought the cinematography, the music, it was constructed as a very, very good film. Not necessarily my favorite film of the year, but I think it's worth checking out, and I recommend it. So if you've had a chance to see it though, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe. And with that, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.